Richard Marles. Look, I reported this week that he praised China's human rights record. He credited Xi Jinping with being a deeply impactful president, and he said that Australia should stay out of contested disputes in the South China Sea. I mean, he was echoing a sentiment that Sam Dastyari made a year before Marles made these comments and got in trouble for. Jenna, you know, his frontbench colleagues don't appear to have a problem with his comments. You know, why do you think this is?
It absolutely blows my mind, Sharri, why no one has spoken up about this specific issue, because he was basically reiterating what we heard from Jordan Steele-John from the Greens Party earlier this week, like China should, you know, Australia should stay out of any argument around the South China Sea. No, we shouldn't. This is our backyard, and we need to make sure that our presence is being felt in our backyard. And your reporting just shows the fact that he has got absolutely no idea what he's talking about with the realities that Australia is going to face. And I say that as a West Australian moving forward, where the West Australian government have a very cosy relationship with China because of our resources. So when China sneezes, we get a cold when our local economy here. But I think Marles should probably just stick to what he does best, and that's talking about aliens on another life form. Look, the oz.com.au, we're looking for a new star sign writer. If he wants another job, come and hit us up.
Gemma, this has undermined his ambitions to become a defence minister, not just this, but the fact that we exposed that he cleared a speech with the Chinese embassy before giving it. This was a pro-China speech. There was one line that mentioned the Uyghurs, but it was just one line in an otherwise very pro-Beijing speech that reiterated a lot of the lines of the Chinese Communist Party at the time, including calling for closer military cooperation between Australia and China. Unthinkable.
Yeah, it's a wild ride in Richard Marles's world when it comes to national security. Look, I do think it plays. We can joke about it, and I don't mind having a gag about it, because the bloke has clearly failed that test during the time of a federal election. But it more broadly speaks to the fact that the coalition's view and the coalition's point of prosecution, if you like, about Labor not taking national security seriously and not putting Australia's interest first is a justifiable and very worthy line of prosecution. I mean, that story was just extraordinary when I read it about clearing the speech, and you have to question where do their allegiances truly lie. It was quite concerning. He's certainly not up to scratch to be, defence minister. He's got ambitions to be leader. We all know that. It is. This is not the time to be tickling toes and playing footsies under the table with China on national security.